mistranslated. Whatever will I do? I don't know. Oh. How am I going to read? I don't have any ability. I'm not smart. Ha!
Never mind the why and wherefore, love can level ranks, and therefore, though you occupy a station in the lower human class, God made Balaam understand quite well by means of what the simple ass.
See, because here's the thing, alright? You know, God's omnipotent and all that stuff, and he was there when the Bible was written. In fact, he had to, give the words to the people who wrote it. Basically he taught them all the truth and their own personalities in the words and everything, but everything that they said is exactly what he wanted said, without him forcing them. It's called verbal plenary inspiration. Now, if that same God is still alive, and if he's God, of course, he's always been alive, then he knows what words he gave out, doesn't he? Huh? So all those scholars who are fighting over whether it's calthesomai or calcasomai, or whether the pericope adulterae is actually in the Bible or not, well, you see, you can just pick up the phone and call God. Yeah. Hey, Dad. You know what I'm talking about? That John 1, what is it? 1 John 5:7. Is that really in the Bible? Oh no, it's 1 John 5:8. That's the problem. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, what did you really commission those 3 words about, Father and Word and what was it? Spirit, yeah. Did you commission those words? Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Dad. See? Real easy. Now, I don't know anything about Greek on my own, but I can pick up the phone and call Dad. Dad. See, here's this verse, you know that one about calthesomai versus calcasomai? Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I thought, too, because that, I remember that. Yeah, my mom caused me to remember that from Bible class. Yeah, well, it was 20 years ago, but Mom caused me to remember, yeah, because Mom was alive 6,000 years ago and would know how Genesis was written, too. Uh-huh. Okay. See, God was there when these words were written, so he knows which words are his and which ones aren't. So you use 1 John 1:9, and then you can learn all the tongues of the Bible, instead of that other kind of tongues, which is really Satan's tongues, where you roll on the floor and you think you're speaking a holy language. Yeah, as if the Holy Spirit were a circus clown that makes you roll on the floor and vomit and throw up, and that's what holy's supposed to mean. Like the virgin in the tortilla. Yeah. So, see, just like that fish person, that can level ranks. And therefore, though you occupy a station in the lower human class, with my apologies to Gilbert and Sullivan, if God could make an ass know the Bible, he can make it you know the Bible too. Even in the original languages, because he was there, and he knows how to put them in your head. Now, you don't just sit down and suddenly know it. You have to actually go through things. Like Israel had to do with the Battle of Baraka. They had to train and train. And then when the day came for the fight, it was already won for them. But you train so that he's got something he can tell you that you can hear and understand. But you use 1 John 1:9 and you get on the horn all the time. You got that? So don't sit there and tell me, hey, look at me. Do I look like I'm respectable to you? I can learn it. I sin a lot. So I use 1 John 1:9, I get under a pastor who knows the Greek and the Hebrew, and he just tells us what it is, line on line, precept on precept. You know, this is a cal imperative, and this is a adjussive, and oh, by the way, that's an aorist active indicative in the LXX, and I actually know what that means. Yeah. See, it's not hard. If I can learn it, so can you. So that's all I gotta say. My time is up. Now I have to go back to the other mark.
Oh, this is rich. Very, very rich. So I can learn words that were given out to Moses exactly the way God wanted them to be known. And I can check with God himself via my pastor and via 1 John 1:9, because otherwise God is not doing any communicating, because he's not going to communicate to me when I'm black like this. But when I'm white like this, oops, went in the wrong direction. Oops, well, there you go. Sort of white. See, sort of white like that. Oops, there you go. See, I'm white now, like the Joker. Then I can still understand him, because it doesn't matter how black I am, it matters how good he is, okay? Use 1 John 1:9, get under your pastor, and don't be stupid. You can learn the Bible in Greek and Hebrew too. If I can, you can. Bye!